I am tired. Very, 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 very tired. Coffee first. That was good. Oh yeah. Yo! What's up? Fears! Audience. Welcome to the Fears Podcast. Fears is a bit sluggish today. I got some sleep last night, not a lot, because my fucking neighbors were making so much damn noise. I don't know what the hell they were doing, nor do I care to know. I need some sleepy time. I need my rest. But the show must go on, so I'm going to do the show, and then I'm going to take a Napo. Good old Napo. I got my healthy snack. I got my coffee. I decided to go with grapes today. There we are. Hopefully after I eat some of this and after I drink some coffee, I'll be ready to rock and roll. Anyway. Welcome to the Fears Podcast, my friends. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing fantastic. I got a lot of good news and I got a lot of bad news. So, I will get into it. Let me open up the chat here. Let's get things rolling. Let's get things moseying. So far, the weekend's been, it's been alright. Like, it didn't start off well. As you guys know, I got sick. So, today I feel fine, but didn't want to start off my weekend, with that. And then I wasn't able to hang out with Tommy, so that's more bad news. So, but I'll get into it. Let me open up the chat here. There we are. There we go. Switch from top chat to live chat. There we are. We're good. All right. There we go. We're up and running. There we go. I will try and bring as much energy to this podcast as best I can, my friend. I am tired. Yo, Visions! Why the broccoli? I'm just curious. Why the broccoli? Are you saying Fears is so tired I look like broccoli? It's probably true. Oh, you're saying I should eat some broccoli. Right on. Well, I decided to go with grapes today. But anyway, big shout out to Visions. Visions is the first one to be here. What's up? So anyway, let me just start off with the bad news. I'll get into the good news. I was always taught you start with the bad and end with the good. So here's the bad news. 1, I am tired beyond belief. I don't know if it's going to be a long stream. We'll see how long Fears lasts. My neighbors were making so much ungodly noise last night. I don't know what the hell they were doing. I kept waking up. Friday, came home from work early because I was puking. It was bad. Anyway, then I go to hang out with Tommy. I couldn't hang out with him the first day because I felt horrible. The second day, I did not know Tommy's mom has 2 houses now. Tommy's mom has a house in North Carolina, and now she has a house in Florida. I thought she lived close, like Orlando or something. Apparently not, because Tommy said Edgewater is on the coast, which is 2.5 hours away. Or, almost 2.5 hours. So I said, Tommy, by the time I drive out there, pick you up, the day will be over, my friend. That's 2 hours there, 2 hours back. Plus, I tried though. I attempted. I got to the highway. What happens? There's a car wreck, and it was a severe one. And pretty much they were telling everybody to like turn off the road or turn back. They said, unless you want to sit in traffic for 2.5 hours. And I was like, fuck that. So I turned around. I called Tommy. I was like, hey man, there's been a big accident. And he was like, oh shit, really? And I was like, yeah, really. So there was that. So I'm sorry, no Tommy hangout this time. But Tommy understood. And he said, well, maybe next time, Fears. I said, hey man, I said, you don't go home until next Friday. So I said, maybe we can do something before next Friday. So we'll see. Tommy said he's got a busy week with his family. So I said, hey man, I don't want to cut into any of that family time. You let me know. By the way, I got my new Mickey shirt on. I thought I would give it a test run before I take it with me to Disney this week. Sometime this week. So here comes the good news. Sometime this week, Fears is going to Disney. I have not done a Disney vlog, a Disney adventure in like either 1 month, 2 months, something like that. So another Disney adventure coming soon this week. My friend Jeff may go with me. He may go with me. What's up, Tinder Immortal? Good to see you. Speaking of Tinder Immortal, that's more good news. Tinder Immortal, check your Instagram. You said what day do you want to do your second interview? I gave you a day. Check your Instagram. Let me know if that day works with you. And so hopefully I get to interview Tinder Immortal Part Deuce. So hope you came up with some questions, Tinder Immortal, because we're going to do it just like we did it last time. I asked some questions. You ask some questions. Because normally it's me interviewing the person and asking all the questions. But I kind of liked how Tinder Immortal kind of flip-flopped it. And she was like, well, I want to ask you some questions, Fears. And then you can ask me some. So I've actually prepared some questions. So I hope you are prepared, Tinder Immortal. If not, I'll give you another day or two to prepare. But that's good news coming. Keith CAAGAN, the guy out of Don't Tell Mom, the babysitter's dead, he got back to my email and said, Fears, we've kind of became friends over, like, conventions. I think you're a cool guy. He said, I can be on your podcast, but it has to be sometime in May. So in May, we're going to have Keith CAAGAN, my acting buddy, on the podcast. I think that'll be the first official actor, because I've interviewed, like, B celebrities. I've interviewed a film historian. I've interviewed, well, I guess Steph Toomey, she was an actress, you know, she was the official Dorothy. So this will be actor Part Deuce. So yeah. So, yeah. I'm very excited. Hopefully you guys are too. But yeah. I'm very excited. Very, 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 very excited. That should be a good interview. Because Keith CAAGAN, I've interviewed him here and there for my main channel. But they've been like real quick interviews. So it's going to be nice to kind of like sit down and have a big, like full-on like 2-hour interview with him, or however long we go. Of course, I prepared some questions way in advance. I've done my homework. I've watched almost all of his movies in preparation. But I'm going to focus on my 3 favorites. My 3 favorite movies that he's ever done is Don't Tell Mom, The Babysitter's Dead, Adventures in Babysitting, and Toy Soldiers. A great 80s action-adventure kind of thriller movie. I'm going to focus on those 3, because those 3 are my favorites. And we'll cover some other topics, but that should be one of the greatest interviews that I've done so far. One of them. I mean, all of them are great, but that's going to be a high up on Fierce's list. I'm very excited for that one. So, big shout out to the fans. Good things are coming. I am sorry. I wanted to interview Tommy and get an official interview because he is one of my famous friends. He's got over 100,000, followers. Fierce only dreams in his wildest dreams that I could have, 100,000 followers. But I do. I do love my small fan base. I love you guys, That is true, Visions. That is true. I wonder if he did those. I wonder if, Hollywood made him do those movies, not only back to back, but they were like, oh man, you were so good in Adventures in Babysitting. How about he's a natural? Let's put him in this next movie. Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead, Which, by the way, if somebody actually did that in real life, there's no way that you could get away with it. Let alone put a dead woman in a box and ship her body off to a funeral home. Somebody would find out, But it was the 80s. It was kind of kooky. It was kind of funny. It was funny but not funny, kind of tongue-in-cheek. There's no way that you could get away with that today, my friends. But it is a funny movie. One of my favorite scenes out of it is when she tries to get a job, and it's at the disgusting burger joint. It's like burgers and hot dogs with chili on the hot dogs, and it's either called Clown House or Clown Dog, and she is there's so much grease and fat and oil, and then her boss is named Mr. Egg. And he's like, now you are doing that, but you're forgetting one important thing. And she's like, what? Too much starch because she's cleaning. And he goes, nope, you forgot to put on a happy face. Next, you get to wipe the spitballs off the drive-through window with a really fun squeegee. And then she's all like, look, Mr. Egg, finish cleaning those, or I think she says, finish cleaning the window yourself. And then this music starts, and she rips off the gloves, throws them at Mr. Egg, looks at, well, it's not her boyfriend yet, but it will be her boyfriend by the end of the film, and says, thanks for your advice, I gotta get the hell out of here, and then she takes off, or something like that. So, yeah. Oh, I will tender Immortal. She is hot. She is hot. I will not call her. You know what? I kind of regret saying hot slut, because I said it as a joke. Really, you should not call a woman that. I said it to be funny. So, to all my lady fans out there, I think Fears is retired. Hot slut. It's probably the last one I'll ever do. It's not appropriate. But yeah. Anyway. I hope everyone's having a good weekend. Mine's getting better. It just didn't start off really good. And the sun is doing a number on Fierce's face. I closed the blinds, but a little bit of the sun is coming through the blinds. So let me just tilt the camera. There we go. Sorry about that. Holy hell. No! I'm a fucking vampire, man! Anyway, I gotta sit back a little bit until the sun goes down. Anyway, yeah, I did not like starting my weekend off puking in a toilet. And I mean violently puking in a toilet, my friends. By the way, let me know what you guys think of my new Mickey shirt. Yay or nay on it? Do you guys like it? Do you not like it? Let me know. But yeah. Visions, I'm telling you, man, it's going to be a hell of an interview. Visions, please tell me you've seen Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Fucking Kenny is in it, Yeah, man, dishes are done, dude. And then there's, transgender women in it, and they steal, Kenny's car, and then she's got to get, a job at, a fashion design type of place. And it must have been his first gig. But that guy that plays, what the hell, that guy that plays in the X-Files, David, whatever his name is, he plays like some sleazy kind of like secretary dude, and he goes out with like Christina Applegate's like boyfriend, that's his sister or whatever, and she's like a sleaze. She's like the slut of the office, and she's a sleaze and a skank, and she's a tattletale or whatever. I asked, check this out, Visions, a little bit of behind the scenes. I don't know why, but I always picture Visions with like long, flowing, like rock and roll hair. I don't know for sure, because the only time I've ever seen somewhat of Visions' face, I guess it was around Halloween time. You remember this, Visions. I was like, Visions, we've been friends for a long time. I gotta see what your face looks like. And he goes, hang on, Fears. I don't know how long this took. He put a black wig on with white face paint and black around his eyes. And I kind of could make out your face. But again, it was kind of hidden. You know? So, I asked Keith Coogan. I was like, did you grow your hair out for that film? And he said, damn, that wig must have looked that good. I said, oh shit, I said, that wasn't your real hair? He goes, nope. He goes, you know how, like, Kenny at the end of the film, like, walks into the kitchen, and he's got a nice, kind of like, clean-cut haircut like I do? And I looked at Keith, and I said, yeah. And he goes, yeah, that was my real hair at the end of the film. He goes, they made me wear like a real long wig, and it was made out of horse's hair. And they dyed it my hair color. And I was like, so I said, that was horse hair that you were wearing on your head? He goes, yeah. He goes, but wasn't it a beautiful wig? I said, it was. I said, I thought that was your real hair. And he goes, well, that's what it's like being an actor. He goes, they transformed me into Kenny. Yeah, bro. No. One of the best scenes, they're on the roof, and they're all getting drunk, and they're smoking pot and drinking, and he like, he's with his like rockin' buddies, and then one guy goes, so man, like, what do you want to do? And then all of a sudden the other guy, he's got like 4 or 5 earrings in this ear and like 2 the other. And he goes, yeah, man, we can rip off my mom's MasterCard again. Master the possibilities, you know? And I fucking lose it every time that fucking guy says that. Yeah, man. And he's like, kind of like a punk rocker / like surfer guy. Yeah, man, we can rip off my mom's MasterCard again. Yeah, dude. Master the possibilities. Yeah, buddy, you know? That was my impression. So if it's not exactly, it's something like that. And then all of a sudden it like cuts to Kenny, and he's like, you know what, guys? If we keep this up, man, we're never getting out of school, man. And then all of a sudden it cuts to all of them, and they're like, yeah, far out, dude. And they all start like air guitaring it like Bill and Ted and fucking going nuts. That's one of my favorite scenes. Then the one guy's like, he gets up, starts dancing, then he starts puking off the side. The other guy's like dancing, then he takes a whiz or whatever. I fucking lose it every time I watch that fucking movie. Classic 80s material. Okay, I just wanted to make sure you saw it. So yeah, it's pretty funny. Sure I have, LOL. Mickey's shirt is very macho. You'll get a very submissive, tran wife wearing that out in public for sure. That's just gross. Nothing against trans people, but I don't want to date a trans people. This is very macho. There's nothing wrong with Mickey. You guys know for a fact I'm a big Disney fan. There's nothing wrong with Mickey. You know, so shame on you, John. Shame on you for saying that. I got to put John in a timeout. He's just out of control. Out of control. That was just weird. That was a little bit too weird for Fears. It was a little weird. Anyway. Right, Tinder Immortal? That was pretty weird. It's pretty weird. Vision said he was definitely wigging out. Oh, he was. He was definitely wigging out. Sleazy skank. All right now. I mean, she was, though. She was, like, sleazing around the office. And then I think his name is David Duchovny. The guy out of, what's his name on X-Files? Which, that's another TV show that me and my dad used to watch. X-Files was fucking awesome. If you guys ever get a chance. X-Files was the shit, man. It was scary, though. There was definitely some creepy shit on X-Files, man. You know? Because we don't really know what the hell is out there. There's something out there. Do we know? Not really. Not really, you know, but Fears would like to find out one day. I love how the government thinks like we're complete morons. You know what I'm saying, Visions? There's a lot going on in Area 51 then. Oh, yeah, nothing's going on. We're just testing secret military aircraft. That's fine. I'm sure they're doing that and then a whole bunch of other alien shit and weird experiments and all sorts of crazy shit, you know? Because I'm like, well, then why the big secret, you know? Huh? Why? Like, why all this? Oh, it's in a mountainside in Nevada, and it's not on a map, and it doesn't exist, even though Fears has seen it with my own 2 eyes. Me and Eric have seen it with our own 2 eyes. Hell, I took a goddamn selfie with the little sign that says, do not cross this point, do not get within 100 yards of this sign, blah, 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 or you will be arrested or shot on sight, or both. And I looked over at Eric, and I was like, holy shit. And Eric kept going, Fierce, just get a little closer. I'm like, fuck you, I'm not getting closer. I'm like, take the damn selfie, let's hurry up and get the hell out of here. I don't want a bullet in my ass, you know? Because you know they'll do it. Anyway. Do you have the movie Ruthless People? No, I don't have that one. Let's watch the trailer, shall we? Ruthless People. But you know what I'm saying? Like, why all the big secrecy? Now, I guarantee you, by the time Fears dies, I guarantee you, the government will not tell us anything about aliens by the time I die. So, either my children or my children's children will probably find out one day, but me and you guys, we won't find out, because you know they won't say anything by the time we die. I want to find out, because Fears has always been a curious person. You know, I've always I like to find out things, like to figure out things. Like when I was in school, I asked a bunch of questions. I actually enjoyed school. Well, that's not true. I enjoyed school if it interested me. If it was an interesting subject, or if I had to get good grades to get into a good college, then I did it. If it was something not interesting, I would be lazy and I'd be like, oh, well, the hell with that, you know. But if it was interesting to me, then I got A's. If it was not interesting to me, I'd be like, the hell with this, I'm out of here, you know. I'm not, I don't want to study this, you know. I would just have, I would copy off my friend, or he'd be like, hey, Fierce, you know, I got you some notes, and I would just copy off of his paper to, get a passing grade. So, the passing grade would be, a C or a D, but that was only if I wasn't interested. If I was interested, I'd be like, oh, this is pretty good, this is pretty interesting. This sparks Fierce's interest. Then I got A's, excuse me. That grape didn't go down that well. Hang on, give me 1 second. I almost choked on a fucking grape. There we go. Fears almost died on camera because of a fucking grape. I apologize. If it interested me, then I got A's and B's. Anyway, let's see. Traditional wife Fears. Oh, I thought, well, you said T-R... I misread it. I thought you said T-R-A-N. I did not. I'm reading it now. You said T-R-A-D. Traditional. Listen, I wasn't trying to offend anyone. You know, I don't care if you're blue, black, white, transgender, gay, bi, whatevs. But yeah. So, that's why I timed you out, John. Because I was like, oh man. I'm like, he's trying to make me offend trans people, which I wasn't trying to do. No, I'm more of a traditional guy, you know? But Being that, it's hard to find a traditional woman. Trust me, I know. I mean, look how my last date turned out. Claire, she turned out to be a psycho hose beast. You know what I'm saying? She was nuts. You know? Excuse me, waiter, get the fuck over here. And in my mind, I'm like, well, she's probably working. Have some patience. I'm sure she'll come over. No, John, we ordered our drinks, 5 fucking minutes ago? I'm like, so what? She'll get over here, you know, and no, I want my drink now. Okay. And? You know? Oh, man, she was a nightmare. Whew. So, listen, trust me. You guys love and care about fears. I'm telling you, I would not lie. I can't make this shit up. It was fucking terrible. Terrible. The only good thing about the date, actually having dinner and talking with her, that was fun. Everything else sucked, though. Everything else sucked. So, yeah. John just got graped in the throat. Pretty much. So, yeah. She sounds like Mrs. Piggy. Oh, dude. Tinder Immortal. Picture Mrs. Piggy, but like on crack. She was so conceited, so stuck up, so like into herself. She didn't even thank me for dinner. You know, she said, well, thanks for a nice night, which in my mind was hilarious because I'm like, it was only part of it was good, but the rest of it sucked. I just said, oh, you're welcome. Most people say, oh, thanks for dinner, or thank you for a wonderful time. I didn't get any of that. So I kind of got a thank you, but not really. When I tried to open the car door, she's like, oh, I can get it myself. And I was like, okay, well, I was just trying to be a gentleman, you know. No, I can get it. And I was like, okay. And I was like, should I even try for a kiss? I'm like, nah, I'm good. So I just leaned in, gave her a hug, and I kind of got a kiss. She kissed me on the cheek. So I was like, oh, well, Fears, don't be a dick. And so I kissed her back on the cheek, but the reverse cheek. And I was like, oh, Lord. But I thought, all right, well, we'll try it again. You know, we'll try it again. Like, we'll be friends for a little while. For a while, we were fine. We were just, you know, kind of chatting on a social media. I don't want to say which one. And then everything was going good, and then all hell broke loose because I didn't contact her right at 9:30. I swear on my life, she said, oh, I'm done at tennis around 9:20, 9:30, so anywhere in there, just text me. She should have specified, no, text me at 9:30. I texted her at like 9:21 and all hell broke loose. I was like, well, excuse me. Anyway, it's over. It's over. On to the next babe. Anyway. But yeah. Larry says, where's Tommy? What's up, Larry? Good to see you, buddy. Well, Larry, I said it at the very beginning, but I'll give you the 10-second version. Tommy's mom lived like almost 2 hours away. I was a little tired, and I still wasn't 100%. I'm like at 90% right now. My stomach's still kind of gurgling. Plus, there was a big accident on the highway, and they said they were basically turning people around or telling them to get off the highway. They said, unless you want to wait in traffic for another 2 hours. And it almost takes 2 hours to get to her house. So I was just like, yeah, this ain't going to work. So yeah. This is true, Visions. This is very true. Very true. Good point, my friend. Vision says, boy, did Claire suck. Yes, correct. Just not on Fears. True. Very true. These are all true statements. All true statements, my friend. Plus, Visions, I thought that was pretty fucking hilarious. That was pretty funny. That was good. It was a pun on a pun on a pun on a pun. That was good. I got you. I know what you're doing, buddy. That was actually pretty good. It was pretty good, buddy. That was good. Hey, Martin, what's up? Well, listen, I'm glad I found out all the truth at the very beginning. Because if she would have wasted my time, that would have sucked. Anyway, so, well, let's hope the rest of the weekend is good. I told Tommy, you don't go home until next Friday. Next Friday. So I said, I'll try. I said, I work a lot during the week. And I know anytime a holiday comes up, we're massacred. Well, what are the next 2 holidays? They're not big holidays. We got Mother's Day coming up. We got Father's Day coming up. It doesn't matter if it's a little holiday or a big holiday. Whatever type of holiday, people send a lot of gifts to their fathers, their mom. So I know I'm going to write to my mom, or I'll just text and say, hey, Mom, the next time you go visit my dad, take my Father's Day card and read it to Dad. And my mom's probably going to put it there. What's great about that military cemetery, they allow families to leave whatever you want to put on your wife's grave, if you have a military wife or a military husband or whoever, or an uncle or whoever's in there. They allow you to leave it up to 2.5 weeks, and then they call my mom and say, do you want any of this, or do you want us to throw it away? So the only thing they don't throw away is anyone that puts an angel on top of someone's tombstone. They leave the angels, and then every military vet, they have 2 flags on each side of their tombstone. If one of their flags gets broken, because sometimes they accidentally get broken when the gardeners are like trimming the hedges and trimming the grass and stuff, they reissue 2 new flags. So my mom always leaves the flags there, and she always leaves the little angel that me and my mom, me and my mom went halvesies in it. And it's a really nice, beautiful angel that's always sits on top of my dad's tombstone. But I know for a fact I'm going to buy my dad a card. And then my mom's like, I'm just going to put it on top of your dad's tombstone or buy it, and it'll stay there for 2 weeks because nobody fucks with it. And then she said probably whenever they say, hey, it's time to take it away, my mom will probably go up there and grab it because she keeps all that stuff. My mom's very sentimental. I'm sentimental to a point. I've kept, normally like if anyone sends me a birthday card or an Easter card or a Christmas card, I keep it throughout the entire year. But once the year's done, then I throw it away. So yeah. Like, I'll give you an example. I'm kind of like my dad. Whenever my dad and my mom were like falling in love with each other, well, back then there was no cell phones. There was just, the phone with the cord, and then they didn't have email, so they wrote letters. So my mom and my dad wrote letters for a year and a half. And then, well, a year and a half, and if they weren't writing letters, then they were talking on the phone. My mom kept every single love letter that my dad wrote to her, but my dad didn't keep any of the letters. So, and I said, hey, Mom, I said, one day can I read those? I said, it'd be really cool to see how you and Dad fell in love. And she went, oh, no, you can't read those letters. They're way too personal. I said, oh, okay. I said, they're none of my business. I said, I was just curious. And she said, well, they won't make sense, John, because your dad didn't keep any of them. Like, I only have what your dad wrote to me. I said, oh, okay. I said, well, if they're too personal, then I said, I was just curious. You sparked my interest, so, but, yeah. So I know that I'm going to get my dad a car, but I want to get, I don't know, maybe a plaque or something. So I'm going to look online, and because that cemetery has a website where you can buy things. So if they have anything for like a military vet for Father's Day, it can't just be some tiny little thing. I got to get something epic for my dad's grave. And I already bought my mom a Mother's Day card. I've already written it out. It's over there. I just need to mail it off. But I want to get her something besides a card. I'm thinking I may call a flower shop in Wentzville or O'Fallon, Missouri, and be like, how much is like your biggest bouquet of flowers? I got to get my mom something. Because it's been rough for my mom. Well, it's been rough for the whole Fierce family, but especially for my mom. So keep my mom in your guys' prayers. And my whole family. But yeah. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know what I'm going to send each my dad and my mom. But yeah. Martin says, well, I appreciate you saying that, Martin. That's really nice of you to say, my friend. R.I.P. Fear's dad. Well, I wish you guys could have met him. He was a hell of a... Well, you guys kind of met him. I mean, he was in the vlog sparingly, but he was in there. He was in there. But I wish you guys could have got to know him more. He was a hell of a man. Hell of a man. Honored to call him my father and a friend. So, yeah. Let's see. But, yeah. Anyway. Yo, Museum, what's up? What is up? Sounds like the world stopped spinning. Pretty much, Larry. Like, every time my mom and my dad told me their love story, how they met, people don't meet like that anymore, you know? Like, if I ever have kids, I'm like, oh yeah, like me and your mom, we met on a dating site. That's not really that romantic, you know? You know? But at this point, I hope there's some type of story, you know? I hope the Fears line does not stop with me and my brother, you know? So, I'm not getting any younger. Do you know how many fucking cobwebs are down there? I haven't used the twig and berries in quite a long time. I'm not trying to gross anyone out. It's just, it's true. You guys know Fears is on the straight and narrow with you guys. I need to be using my twig and berries. You know? Unbelievable. I don't know. I just don't know. Anyway, by the way, check out my super cool, nerdy Superman mug. Found it at Goodwill for 50 cents, my friend. Bam. And then... Bam. Nice. Gotta love me some Clark Kent. Gotta love me some Superman. He is one of the best superheroes. Well, that's just my opinion. That's my opinion, my friends. Before we continue on, I forgot to tell you guys some more good news. I am determined to beat my 10-hour stream. But, thank God Timmy told me some vital information. Which, it sucks that YouTube does it like this. Timmy, whenever I was doing my 10-hour stream, said, oh, Fears, you can stream as long as you want. But, they said, if it's under 12 hours, so it has to be like 10 or 11, then YouTube allows you to keep it. If it hits the 12-hour mark or over, YouTube does not allow you to keep it, which is complete bullshit. You did that long-ass stream, you should be allowed to keep it on your channel. But for some stupid reason, it will not allow you to keep it. Which does not make any sense to me whatsoever, but it is what it is. So, I don't care if I beat it by 30 minutes. I don't care if I beat it like 11 hours. Fears will beat it. I will beat it. So, yeah. Oh, you missed that one, Tinder Immortal. It wasn't that last week? I think it was last weekend, I think, when I did the 10-hour stream. Well, I had took like 3 or 4 naps in a row, Tinder Immortal, so I was good. Fears had like 2 cups of coffee, and the chat was flowing. I was having so much fun. The chat was having so much fun. So I just kept going. I was like, all right, well, let's talk about this, and let's talk about this, and let's talk about that. And I just kept going. So I was like, I just kept going. It was great. So, yep. So, you missed a hell of a stream, Tinder Immortal. But Tinder Immortal, write to me after this thing, because I want to seal the date next week for our interview part deuce, because I want you to come up with some questions. I want you to come up with some questions. I've got some questions, but I want to add to it, because there were some topics we didn't get to. So, yeah. Beat Carrie's 72-hour stream challenge. Oh, damn. I don't know about all that. Let's take it one challenge at a time. Let's try and beat the 10-hour stream. Even if it's like 10 hours and 5 minutes. I don't care, just as long as I beat it somehow, some way, my friends. So, yeah. Anyway, well, today's topics, Fears has got a nerd haul, so that's topic number 1. Topic number 2, Fears sat down and watched a little bit of Rob Zombie's Halloween 1. I haven't watched Halloween 2 yet. Well, I have, but I've never watched the Blu-ray version, so we're going to review Halloween 1 tonight. It's a pretty... It's a alright remake. It's not... I mean, nothing will replace the 1970s one. The 1971 is amazing! I only said it like that for dramatic effect, my friends, but it is fucking epic. But the remake's an okay... It's an okay good watch, you know. And then I'm going to review this piece of shit. Jason Cool was right. Thank God Fears only paid like 25 or 50 cents for this at Goodwill, because damn, was this fucking terrible. 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 I can't believe I have to add it into the collection, but it was that fucking terrible, my friends. It was garbage. It was pure fucking garbage. I mean, like, shit crystals in shit water garbage. That's how bad it was. I heard about that Battle Axe Claire, and I made a video. You can send her, John. Oh, God. What is it? Hang on. Let me go to the Discord. Oh, Lord. Oh. You know what, Dan Aykroyd? I loved your can video. I haven't used it in a vlog yet, but I'm going to. Dan Aykroyd, if you make any video, I would love for you to make a sequel to the can video. You can use legendary can crushes, new can crushes. I just would like a sequel to it, if that's not too much trouble. If it's too much trouble and you can't do it, I understand, but I loved that little can video that you made. All right, let's see. Did you send it to me? Let's see. Did you put it in the Discord? Hang on. Oh, shit. Somebody put a picture in the Discord of El Homo in the Discord. I'm not making fun of anyone. That's his name. He put an old picture of some zombie getting a machete in his head, and that zombie is from... Oh, I think it's George Morero's Dawn of the Dead, the 1970s one. Because the original Night of the Living Dead was 1950, I believe? 1949, something like that. I can't remember. No, it was in the 50s for sure. They're coming to get you, Barbara. Stop it! You're ignorant. They're coming for you, Barbara. Stop it! You're acting like a child. They're coming for you. Look! Here comes one of them now. I'm getting out of here. He'll hear you, you know? Well, yeah, no shit. The zombie's like 2 seconds away from you. So, Barbara, shut your little fucking mouth and get the fuck out of there before the zombie, like, takes a little bite out of your little fucking head. But no, she doesn't. That fucking zombie grabs her around the neck and then all hell breaks loose. Why? Because Barbara, in the 50s one, was being a little biatch. I'm just saying. So there it is. Larry, I also did that for you because you know you love it whenever I repeat movie dialogue, my friend. I guess you didn't send it. I was really looking forward to watching that Claire video. I guess, are you in the process of making it? I would say just abandon the Claire video, Dan Aykroyd. I want to see a sequel to the Can video. I'm just saying. I loved that a lot more. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. So, yeah. Yeah, she pretty much was a battle axe. I think I used up all the cans. Oh, no, come on, Dan Aykroyd. That's not true. That's not true. I did some recent ones. Get your head out of your ass and make it happen! Do it! I'm just joking. I'm just playing around. I didn't mean to yell at you. I apologize. I was just joking around. If you can make it happen, that would be great. If you can't, then I understand. When is the next contest? I don't know. That's a good idea. I haven't came up with a good enough contest idea. But when I do, I'll definitely let you know. I'll definitely let you know. But anyway. But yeah. It's in the Flesh memes section. Oh, is it? God, I'm so tired. Not Flesh. Fresh meme. Excuse me. Sorry, Visions. I didn't know it was in the meme section. Because usually a meme... Oh, I guess a meme can be a video. But I always think of a meme like a picture. You know what I'm saying? That's what I always... That's my go-to thought process when someone's like, hey, Fierce, I made a meme. Because a lot of memes people have made, they've took like an old picture of Fierce or a new picture that I've took, and they take it off of my Facebook or on my Instagram, which I don't like, but then whenever they make a great piece of artwork out of it, then I'm like, all right, I'm not as mad, but I don't like sometimes when people steal my photos, but then it turns out that it's okay, because then they make this great artwork like, Visions, the best meme you've ever made is me as Kirk and Randall as Mr. Spock. Oh, God, I had to frame it. I framed it. It's right over there. And then the second best one was Indiana Fears holding the pinhead bobblehead, and I fucking lost my mind. I was like, oh, this is great. This is fucking fantastic. All right, let me go to the meme section. I thought you were doing an Asian accent. I can do an Asian accent, but I don't know what you're on about, Visions. When did I do an Asian accent? Oh, there it is. Oh, Lord. Oh, God, what is this? Oh, I'll be honest, I'm kind of afraid to hit play, because Dan Aykroyd is a great editor. And for some reason, Yakov took a picture of my eyeballs, which is funny. I'm going to save that and put it in my memes photo on my Facebook, but for some reason, he just took a picture of my eyeballs for some reason, but that's pretty funny. So I'm going to save that photo of just my eyeballs. All right, here we go. I'm a little nervous to play this, but here we go. I was like, no! Leave me alone! 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 That was great. Oh, end of conversation. Oh, I have to save that. That one's great. Well, for a minute, I thought that you meant like you put her name in it. So I was like, well, if her name's in it, then I won't download it. But I could use that at the end of a vlog. Like, let's say the vlog is done. I'll be like, all right, time to end this vlog. And I'm like, leave me alone! Leave me alone! So that, I mean, I could end a vlog like that. A+, Dan Aykroyd. Very good. I saved it. I saved the video. That was a good one. Let's watch it again, shall we? And I'm going to give it a thumbs up whenever I get off of the stream. But let's watch it again. I was like, no! I like how I morph. Like, it goes from one John Fears to like another John Fears on this side and another John Fears on this side. So that was pretty funny. Leave me alone! 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 I love it! I love it. Dan Aykroyd, I will say, you are a very good editor. You're a far better editor than I am, my friend. That was pretty good. Again, Yakov is weird. I don't know why he would just take a picture of my eyeballs and upload them, but apparently he thinks I have wonderful eyeballs. He's a weird dude. He's a very weird... He's kind of kooky. And annoying. So, yeah. That was pretty funny. That was funny. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I don't know what you're talking about, though, Visions, with the Asian accent. You're going to have to give me more context with that. So, yeah. Let's see here. I can do an Asian accent. I can. I don't want to offend any of my Asian friends. I do have some Asian friends. I don't want to offend any Asian people out there. So, yeah. This is true, Larry. I am a public figure. Your photo is fair use. I guess true to a certain point, but I don't know. It's kind of weird to take them off of my Facebook page or my Instagram. But thank God, it's like it's a love-hate relationship. I'm glad that people make memes, because 11 times out of 12, the memes are absolutely fucking fantastic. But that other 1%, sometimes they make like very sick and twisted memes. I'll be honest, I haven't had a horrible meme made about me for a very long time. Knock on wood. Because then I say it, and then all of a sudden a fucking Nazi photo will show up here in about 10 minutes, you know. It was very good, Dan. Oh, I admit. It was very good. I loved it. Thank you, friends. Very high praise from you. Listen, no praise at all, my friend. Just giving credit where credit is due. That was pretty damn funny. I said it was in the fresh memes, and you said flesh. Oh, yeah, in the flesh memes. That's right. Yeah, see, I was so fucking tired. That's what I meant to say. I meant to say fresh memes. And I'm kind of tired, Visions, and I said flesh. For some, probably because I was thinking about we were talking about zombies and shit. That's probably why. Let's see. As long as you don't say anything racist, it's fine. Yeah, but some people could even take my impression of an Asian person wrong, so I'm not going to do it, you know? So I'm not going to do it. But A+, Dan Aykroyd. That was funny. Let's watch it one more time. I was like, no! I cannot wait to use this at the end of a vlog. So, the only thing that I'm going to change, Dan Aykroyd, is I'm going to take out where it says end of conversation. I'm going to have it cut to end of vlog. That's the only thing I'm going to change whenever I use it. So I'll have me screaming my head off and going fucking nuts and me, like, metamorphosizing out of my body and all that. Hopefully that's the right word. No, morphing. Morphing out of my body. Excuse me. Morphing out of my body and then going back in. And then I'm just going to switch it to end of vlog. You know? Or I may just have it fade to black with me screaming my head off. Oh, that was great. That was fantastic. You guys never cease to amaze me. So, yeah. That was funny. That was really funny. Pretty damn funny, my friends. Pretty funny. I love it. I absolutely love it. I thought it was great. Oh, my Lord. All right. Here we go. Time for the first topic. I just thought, the first half of the stream, I would just kind of chill out and talk with you guys and just kind of catch up. So, if there's anything that you guys want to talk about before we get to the nerd hall, you guys let me know. So, yeah. I wish you and Yak would become friends. That's not going to happen. Believe me, Larry, I have tried. Every time I've tried, he's fucked me over. I hate when they do that flip-flop shit, and you guys know this. I'm your friend, Fierce. I care about you. Hey, Fierce, I hope you fucking die. I hope you fucking rot. I'm gonna troll your ass. They keep flip-flopping. It's either one or the other. Either you are my friend, you are a fan, you like my content, or you don't. I get sick and tired of the flip-flop shit. Quentin does the same thing, So does Adam Bachidi. I can't trust those guys because every time I've tried to be nice and try to be their friend and get along with everybody, they fuck me over. So I'm like, I'm done. I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to keep giving them chance after chance after chance after chance, Joey, I only gave a couple of chances. And the only reason why I forgave him is because he was a man and he faced me like a man. He realized what he did was wrong and he apologized like a man. And we actually had a very nice conversation. Now, are we friends yet, Larry? Not yet. It's a good stepping stone to the right to, in the right direction. Because I told him right to his face, I said, it's going to take me a while to forgive you, Joey, because you put me through so much hell. But I said, I do appreciate your apology. I do accept your apology. And I said, whenever, he said, hey, if you want to take it slow and just unblock me on Instagram first, because before, I followed him on everything and he followed me on everything. So, and then when it got too much, I just blocked his ass on everything, So, I told him whenever I feel comfortable, I'm going to unblock him on Instagram, and we'll see how that goes. So, yeah. All right. Well, if there's nothing else, I'm going to get to the nerd hall. But if you guys want to talk about a certain topic, you let me know. And before I do that, we can talk about it. But if not, then I'm going to continue on. But hopefully you guys are having a wonderful weekend. I'm having a better weekend now that I feel better. Oh, my God. When I came home from work early, and I'll be honest, I didn't really leave work that early. Like, I stayed there pretty much all the way to the end, and then my boss came up and said, Fears, you don't look so good. Like, you look flushed in the face. And I'm like, I don't feel good. And he goes, how many times have you been to the bathroom? I'm like, twice. And I'm like, you don't want to know what happened in there. And he's like, did you vomit? I'm like, oh, yeah. And then right as I was talking about it, I went, oh, hold that thought. And I raced to the bathroom. I puked some more. And he was like, you know what, Fears, if you just want to duck out the last 2 hours, you're good, man. He goes, I'm not going to put you through that hell. And I was like, peace, deuce. I'm fucking out of here. I'm going to go to bed. Did I go to bed? No, I pretty much had my head stuck in a toilet. Just fucking yakking away. Oh, my God. It was bad. So, it sucks that I won't be able to hang out with the legend that is Tommy NC 2010. But I told him next time. He understood. But yeah. All right. Let's get to this nerd hall, my friends. Guess what's in here? Can you guess what's in here? Check this bad boy out. New Spiderman shirt. I saw it and I was like, ooh, me likey. Me wantee, me takey. So there it is. Check that bad boy out. Oh, hang on. Yeah, man. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, dude. All right. So I went to GameStop for that. I hadn't been to GameStop in quite a while. I got all this from Goodwill. And I went to 3 Goodwills today, Visions. I'm telling you, Visions, you know how you told me before, so it's not a big secret. You said, well, actually, I don't know if you go to Goodwill, but you said you like to go to flea markets. I'll be honest, they don't have a lot of flea markets in my area. Every once in a while, I'll catch a good flea market, but they need to have more. But you said you like to go to like mom and pops, like thrift stores, and more flea market-y, kind of stuff, which is cool. I just wish they had more of that shit around. The big, like, thrift stores down here are Ross, R-O-S-S, whatever the hell that is. I've never went in. Well, I've went in it once, so it's kind of like a more fancy version of Goodwill. I don't really have... I didn't even know what Ross was until I moved down here. They don't have any Ross in Missouri, I don't think. And I've been in a Ross once, and it was all right. It was okay. But where I usually find a lot of my goodies is Goodwill. So, yeah. All right. Let's check this stuff out. Check this bad boy out. Trick or treat. Yeah. A Halloween mug. But you guys know, in Fears' brain and in Fears' heart, it is motherfucking Halloween 365 days a year, my friend. So, after I run this through the dishwasher about half a dozen times, because you never know who drank out of this, what bacteria is in this, No, 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 no. So usually, Fears, if I get any mug from Goodwill, I pretty much run it through the dishwasher like 10 times with tons of soap just to get whatever bacteria is in there, because a person that drank out of this could have had COVID. And because I'm touching it right after the stream, I go and wash my hands immediately. Because you never know where this fucker's been. So I saw this and I was like, not that I need another mug, but I'm going to add to the collection, my friends. So there's that. And because I'm a Christian, I thought this shirt was really cool. So it says, "Let everything that has breathed praise the Lord." So check that bad boy out. That was a pretty cool shirt. So I was like, hell yeah, spread the word of God, Fears. Get a shirt for, how much was it? $2. You guys know me. Whenever Fears can get a deal and spread a good message, that's a good deal. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Vision says Goodwill is awful now. I will admit, it is went down. It has, back in the 90s, Visions, and the 80s, Goodwill was off the fucking chain. But there's like there's one, I do like the one near my house. The other two, it's kind of a hit or a miss, because I went to 3. The one closest to my house is the best one. The other two, it's kind of hit or miss, you know? So, yeah. Most things are basically retail, and everyone there has a price scanner out on their phone. This is true. Tons of old ladies pricing it up on their phones and all that crap. Listen, I 100% agree. Trying to weed out all the deals. Yeah. The fun of thrift shopping is hunting out those deals. That's why I love going to, like, Jeff's conventions, because there is no scanners. There's just tiny little price tags on everything, and you walk around to all the vendors, and you try to get the best deal. And they're like, well, make me an offer. And I'm like, I'm definitely not paying $67 for one little toy that's little. Yeah, you are, Fears. And I'm like, bullshit. I'm like, a tiny little toy that little for $67? You are high off of your mind. I'm thinking about $10. He's like, no. I'm like, oh, yes. Or you can try buy, eat shit, I'll see you later. I'm like, do you really want to put that back on your truck? Come on. All right, Fears, $10. I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. So, yeah. You got to whizzle them down to definitely not $67, you know. Try to get them down as low as possible, my friends. So, yeah. Visions, you are stating facts, my friend. Facts. Vision says, that's what's going on here anyways. I hear you. I'll be honest, there's only one Goodwill, and it's near my house. The other two, down in Orlando that I went to today, it's a kind of a hit or a miss. It's, you know, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But I know I'll always find something at the Goodwill near my house. Always. That's my go-to spot. So, yeah. But we don't have 60-cent movies. Well, they differ. They have went up a little bit. Blu-rays used to be 50 cents and $1. Now they're up to $2. But still, you're getting a good deal, because if you buy a brand new Blu-ray at Walmart, you're looking at like, well, $20 without tax. With tax, $22.50. So, yeah. Let's see. At least it's almost garage sale season. This is true. Very true. Yeah, our movies are like $4 to $6. Yeah, that is horrible. I feel so bad for you, Visions. $6 for a used Blu-ray? My ass. Oh my God. You know what I'd do? I would walk in there. Well, I probably wouldn't do this. I'm over exaggerating, but I wish I could go in there and be like, oh yeah, $4, $6. Give me one of those Blu-rays. This is what I think of your $6 Blu-ray. Yeah, yep. Oh yeah, there you go. I just wiped my ass with your $6 Blu-ray, my friend. Eat it! That's what I wish I could do. But of course, I wouldn't make a scene and do that. I just did that to make you guys laugh. But that's what everybody's thinking. $6 for a used Blu-ray? No. That's not good. That's not good at all. $2, yes. Even better if it's 50 cents or $1.50 or $1. Now we're talking. Now you're speaking Fears' language. $6, that's just too much. That's too much. Way too much. Anyway. Let's see. Tinder Mortals says, you got to get a Jesus is my home. Tinder Mortal, I would love that. I would love to wear a shirt like that. That sounds like a really cool shirt. So Tinder Immortal, if you ever find one and you want to send me one in fan mail, I would be most appreciative. Fears wears an extra large. Well, right now I'm trying to get down to a large. I've been losing the weight ever so slowly, but we're getting there. A lot of vegetables. I have not had any lounge, man, in... The last time I had some lounge, some BK lounge, was like 3 or 4 weeks ago when Visions did a donation of like $7. Oh, Visions! I'm telling you what, man. I used that $7. I ended the stream. That was the day that I did the 10-hour stream. Which, by the way, I appreciate all those donations. Visions donated the most that night. $7 is the biggest donation I've ever had. So thanks a lot, buddy. You're a good friend. I went to sleep for like an hour or two. I set my alarm on my phone, right? On my phone. And I believe the BK Lounge opens up around my house at around, I think it's either 7 o'clock or 8. But I wanted to sleep for a little bit because I was tired after 10 hours. As soon as that alarm went off, I'm like, oh, I'm taking that $7, and I am getting some lounge, man. I got like 2 hamburgers, a large fry. Oh, no, wait, 3 hamburgers. 3 hamburgers and a large fry. And I downed that lounge like it was the best, like the Last Supper, you know. Fears downed those burgers and fries like I was Jesus with the disciples eating the Last Supper, my friends. I kid you not. I was like, pass thee the ketchup, pass thee the mustard, you know. Boom! That was like the best meal ever, man. It was good. I'm telling you, it was... Oh, yeah. That was some good stuff. Anyway, let's see. Vision says, true, everyone knows what's up now. This is true. This is very true, my friends. Yeah. Now they know, Visions. They do know. So, yeah. Let's see. LOL smart. There are people that I know who do that locally at thrift shops. They go 3 times a day to get all the goods and put them in their booths. That's true. They do that too. Oh, yeah. Lots of vendors. I've talked to many vendors at Jeff's shows, and I'm like, where do you guys find all your stuff? And a few people have told me this, but like, you know, my friend, I've told you about him, Visions. Dewey Sean, he's one of the greatest vendors at Jeff's shows. And he's became a friend. He's been in the vlog tons of times, you know. In the background, whenever I'm interviewing Jeff, I've interviewed Dewey. He said, Fears, I do a combination of everything. I look on Amazon, I look on eBay, I look on Etsy. He goes, I go to thrift stores, I go to Goodwills, let's see, where else? He goes, I go to other conventions and buy things from other vendors. And I was like, that's smart. That's really smart. So, yeah. My leg is starting to numb up. I have to, like, wake it up every once in a while. Anyway. But, yeah, that's usually how they do it. So, yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. I don't actively search for stuff anymore, but I won't pass up a deal. Smart, my friend. Very smart. I get what you're saying. you try not to look, but if a deal is calling your name, then you have to take it. You know, it's one of those bonds. You see a deal, it's like, oh, Fears, come over here, buy me, Fears. I'm such a good deal. Get your ass over here, buy me. And then I'm like, all right, I will. I'll come over. You know, I used to be big into it before being banned on eBay for counterfeit. Oh shit. Oh my lord. This is something new. I did not know that happened to you, Visions. So wait a minute. Well, they're not really counterfeit. You're making your own t-shirts off your own website. So you're telling me they wouldn't let you sell some of your t-shirts on eBay? That's bullshit, man. They're not counterfeits. You're making your own, like, t-shirts. Unless it's like if you did like a copy, like you took an original picture of like Ernest P. World, which is one of my favorite Exhumed Visions shirts. Now that, I guess, would that be considered making a counterfeit one? I don't know. I don't know where the fine line is, but that's one of my favorite shirts you've ever made, Visions. The Ernest Scared Stupid one. I love the Castle. I wear the Ernest one and the Castlevania one. I mean, I wear all the stuff that I bought from ExhumedVisions.com all the time, but I've got my favorites. The Brains one I wear all the time, so yeah. I need to get back on there. I need to get that Ace Ventura one. You know, he's all running and shit. That one looked great. I haven't looked on the website in a while, buddy. I need to kind of mosey. You know what? Before I go to bed tonight, I think I will mosey on the channel and check out some stuff. But whenever I get some extra money, I will do another Exhumed Visions haul, my friend. Yo, Carmine, what's up? Positive vibes on Sunday. Well, Fears is trying to bring positive vibes 24/7, my friend. But yeah. So what's up, Carmine? I just bought 60 space heaters for $9.99, but they go on retail for $49.99. See, there you go. There you go, Larry. Now, my next question is why so many space heaters? Why so many space heaters? It's not my business. I'm just curious. So, yeah. Vision says, Larry, that's perfect. That's perfect. I mean, that's a pretty good deal, my friend. So, yeah. Vision says, eBay is set up so trademark items are easily pulled off by right holders, and after a few of those, they ban you for life. Damn! I did not know that. Wow. Well, that sucks, man. Because, I mean, your business is booming already, Visions, but picture if you could sell your pins and your mugs and your shirt on eBay. That sucks, man. I'm sorry that happened to you. Man. Yeah, you never told me about that until now. Damn. That sucks. Well, can you sell them on like Etsy would be another way to go, because Etsy, a lot of artists sell their shit. I mean, and your merch is considered art because you're making like meme t-shirts and you're making like little pins with your own little logos and stuff on them. I guess you could sell them on Etsy. Have you ever thought about selling them on Etsy, Visions? Just curious. I guess you don't really have to because you've got your own website, but I mean, that would be another platform to sell it on, you know? All right, let's continue on. All right, check out these movies that Fierce got. So, you guys know you guys know when Fears is always narking on anime? I like to call it anime bullshit. This is about as close to anime bullshit that Fears will ever get. Hulk versus Thor, the cartoon. This is about as close. So, Quentin, study this. Fears doesn't get into whatever it is. Moon Sailor, whatever the hell. Oh, God. If I don't get this right, Sega's going to have a fucking shit fit. Isn't it Moon Sailor? Or The Moon Sailor? Whatever it is. And the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stories, or whatever the hell it is. Right? Oh, no. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is his favorite card game, which I still don't know how to fucking play, and he had a shit fit over that. Sailor Moon. That's what it is. Sailor Moon. But I promised Sega, if I ever hung out with him in real life, he goes, Fears, you gotta watch Sailor Moon with me. And I was like, Sega, I'm like, don't get mad. I'll probably fall asleep, but I promise I'll stay awake as long as I possibly can. So I thought this was cool because I've never seen this cartoon movie. So Hulk versus Thor. There's two movies. Hulk versus Thor, and then Hulk versus Wolverine, Twice the Carnage. So, yeah. Animated Marvel feature. I thought I would check that out. This was a special one, so I had to pay $4 for some reason. I don't know why, because normally they're $2, but for some reason, this was, well, almost $5, but still a pretty good deal. Yo! The Steelbook Master is here. Jason, did Fears get any Steelbooks today? I don't know. We'll find out, my friend. We will find out. So, yeah. Anyway. So, there's the first one. Second one, I've never heard of this one. So, if you guys have heard of this one, let me know. It looks like a psychological thriller. It's got that hot babe from the 40-year-old version. Catherine, whatever, however you say her last name. That. Unforgettable. I've never heard of it. Catherine, however you say her last name. She is so hot. Fears would love to get a little bit of that. So, yeah. And I think she's right around my age. I think she's like 44, 45, 43-ish. So, not too young for Fears, but not too old. And she was so sexy in the 40-year-old. I mean, she's sexy in anything. But, and this girl was in that shitty horror movie I just watched, The Valentine, where the fucking Cupid guy was, like, killing people with, like, poison chocolates and poison tip bow and arrows and shit. That was hilarious. You guys have got to watch Valentine. Oh my god, I was fucking losing my goddamn mind. Excuse me, I didn't mean to use the Lord's name in vain. It was that funny. But no, I've never seen this one, so let me know if this is any good. Or I'll let you guys know if it's any good. So yeah. Something called The Book of Eli. This one must have passed me by. I've never heard of this one. But it's got Denzel in it. Never seen it. It looks pretty cool. I thought I would give it a whirl. Another animated movie. Green Lantern Knights. So I thought I would give that a go. And then I've never seen this one. You guys thought, well, Fears loves Adam Sandler. You would have thought that I would have already saw this by now, but I have not seen it. Grown Ups, the first one. I know they made 2 other sequels, Grown Ups 2 and 3, but I thought I would start with number 1 first. There it is. All right. Let's see. When I'm banned off of all sites, I'll still have a couple of holes. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. The love interest in 40-year-old virgin, she's like in her late 50s or 60s. That's not true. That is not true. No, no, no. She's not that old. No, no, no. Hang on. Hang on. Let me spell her name out. I'm going to be shocked, Jason, if this is true. I thought she was like in her late 40s, like 45, 46. She's so hot, I would still date her. Let's see. How old is Catherine Hegel, I think is how you say her last name? Now, I'm getting this off of Google. Let's hit enter. Yeah, I was right. Catherine Hegel, the actress, was born November 24th, 1978, which would make her 45 years old. So definitely not in her 50s. No, 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 no. Definitely not in her 60s. So nothing against you, Jason, but 45 is like probably the oldest Fears would date right now. I like to keep it in my age range. The lowest I'd probably date, probably 28, 29. So that would be the lowest. The highest right now would probably be 45. The older I get, I always knock up the age a little bit, you know, so. I mean, listen, she's almost 50, but man, for 45, she is sexy. I kid you not. Now, I don't know how old she was when she made this. Let's see. What year was this made in? This was made... I've never seen this one. Oh, it's not that old. She made it in 2017, so it's not too old, but yeah. Never heard of it. It looks like a psychological thriller, so I'll definitely give it a whirl. So yeah. That just seemed a little far-fetched, 60, So yeah. So yeah. Oh, she absolutely is in oh no! It's not the 40-year-old version. I'm sorry. It's it's the same, some of the same actors that were in don't tell me. It's not the 40-year-old version. It's it's some of the same actors are in the same movie with Seth Rogen and her. It's Knocked Up. She's in Knocked Up. Excuse me. I apologize. It's not the 40-year-old version. Knocked Up. That's what I meant to say. But I was right. She's definitely not in her 60s. No. So yeah. And I didn't pronounce her last name. That's with a K, Jason. Don't even go there. I'm deleting that comment. Don't even go there. It's an H. I pronounced it right. Don't even go there. I meant to say that she was in Knocked Up, so I apologize. Knocked Up, yeah. That's what I meant to say. It took me a minute. And the reason why I got them mixed up is because a lot of the same actors that were in Knocked Up are in the 40-year-old version. So yeah. Not every single actor, but a lot, because it's the same group of friends that made both of those movies. So yeah. Jason, how is baby life? How's the wife? How's the kiddo? Hope everything's going good, my friend. I'm sure you've lost a bunch of sleep, but it's worth it, man. Having kids, I can only imagine. I don't know from personal experience, but I can only imagine that it's worth it. I hope you and Amy and Blake, the little, Blake is Jason's new baby girl. I've seen a picture. She is a cutie pie. She's a cutie pie. So you and Amy did a good job, and congrats again, my friend. Congrats. So yeah. So I hope things have been going good, my friend. So yeah. 40-year-old virgin. I didn't say that. I said virgin. Don't even go there, Visions. See, now you guys are just fucking with me. I said 40-year-old virgin. I didn't say virgin. I did not say that. Don't even go there. I know you guys are joking around now. I know I pronounced it right. Don't even go there. I know sometimes I don't pronounce things right because some things I have a hard time on certain words. But I know I said virgin. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. So yeah. But anyway, Jason, I hope things are going good, my friend. So who's on baby duties tonight? Is it Amy's turn tonight, or is it your turn again? And how's Amy been? Is she all rested up? I'm sure she's getting there. I'm sure it takes a lot out of her. So having a baby, I'm sure is it's a very important job, So I'm not on edge. I'm a little tired, but I know what I said was right. So I don't want to deal with crap right now, So I'm not on edge. I'm a little tired, if I'm being honest, but I'm not on edge. But yeah, I'm fine. But anyway, so who's on the baby duties tonight, Jason? Is it you or is it Amy? You guys probably jump back and forth, right? That would make the most sense, taking turns, you know. So, but I hope things are going well, my friend. Let's continue on. Well, for the 4th of July coming up, I got this shirt. So, yeah. Got that one for the 4th of July. Plus, I accidentally ripped one of my workout shirts. I was lifting the weights, and I guess the bar, like, scratched up against my shirt, and it ripped. It didn't rip the whole thing. I guess from going, you know, lifting the weights like this. I was doing it right, but I guess the bar hit it too much. And I went to go take a shower, and I took my shirt off, and I saw a little hole here. And once I have a shirt that gets a hole, I just throw it away and get something else. So I needed this for... I needed another workout shirt. So I got that. So there we are. The name he wrote is the name of the main actress from 40-Year-Old Virgin. It was not a joke. I made a typo. Oh, I got you. Okay, I got you. But I was thinking of that other girl. The Catherine Hegel, or however you say her name. I think that's how you pronounce her name. So, yeah. But I got the titles of the movie mixed up. So that I will agree on. That part I fucked up on. But I knew what the hell I was talking about. I just accidentally... I was thinking of that movie, and I accidentally... Because a lot of the same actors are in both movies. And I was like, wait a minute. And then once I saw you guys put 40-Year-Old Virgin, I'm like, hang on. I made a mistake. It's not that fucking movie. It's the other fucking movie. That's what I meant to say, though. All right. Let's continue on. And then... Let's see here. I just got, I don't know what this is from, but I got this really cool, like, Florida shirt with, like, palm trees on it. So that looked pretty cool. I thought, well, I live in Florida. It's a pretty cool shirt. So I thought I would give that one a whirl. And it was only $3. So that one's pretty cool. So, yeah. And then this shirt kind of reminded me of my dad because it's a military shirt. So, I try to support the vets whenever I can, my friends. So, it says, remember, honor, understand Pearl Harbor. Obviously, my dad was not at Pearl Harbor, but any military thing, it kind of reminds me of my dad. I thought this was a pretty cool shirt. So, that's the back of it. And then this is the front of it. So... I'll probably wear this when I'm working out or something. I thought it was a cool shirt. Yep. All right. So, yeah. Oh, is it? Is it from California? Hang on. It looked like Florida for a second. Hang on. Is it? Oh, shit. Hang on. Hang on. I didn't even see that on the back. So that's the back. And that's the front. I don't know. To me, it looked like Florida, Carmine. But if it is California, oh well. It still looks pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Hope all was well, Visions. Watched some Goonies today and made me think of you. Listen, when is Goonies not? You know, when is Goonies not okay? It's always okay. Goonies is amazing. I know Fears keeps saying this, but I'll probably keep talking about it until I get it off my chest or until I do it. I don't care who recreates it with me. If me and Randall and Visions do it, or if me and Visions do it, or if I just go there myself one day, I have got to put on my little fucking Indiana Jones hat, run out of that jail that's now a Goonies museum. I looked it up online. Have someone's parked car out in the front. Have someone in their car and go, hey, the lock. And he's like, let go of the handle. I don't have the handle. Open the lock. And then fucking jump into the car and fucking nip around that corner, just like they did in the opening scene of Goonies, which is probably my favorite scene out of the whole fucking movie. It's so hilarious. That's one of my favorites, and then probably when they dive down the fucking water slide and go fucking nuts and the song comes on and they come flying out of the chute and they look up and they turn around and they're like, holy shit, and they see the pirate ship. I fucking love that movie, man. Oh, man. So good. I think you're right. It's Florida. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. It looked like Florida, but I was like, I could be wrong. I didn't know that was on the back of the shirt until you said something. So, yeah. Nice. I just rode through Astoria on Friday and went to the beach where they lined up. Oh, yeah. Didn't they shoot some scenes from... And the only reason why I know this is... Whenever I dated Casey, she loved all those vampire movies, and we had to sit through them. Didn't they shoot some of the beach scenes of all those Twilight on the Astoria beaches? I think they did. I'm not 100% sure. I know let's see, there's Twilight, and then whatever the second one... Bella and Jacob are like walking on a beach, and he's talking about the history of his tribe, the vampires and the werewolves and shit. And I think they're on that Astoria beach. I think, or it could have been a beach out there because it takes place in a little town that I've forgotten. I don't remember. Oh, where is it? I can't remember because I never read the books, but she made me sit through all those fucking movies. They're not bad movies. They're just chick flicks, and I almost had a nap all the way through them. So yeah, maybe I know the Twilight. Maybe I know the Twilight School was 10 minutes. Okay, I knew it was somewhere in their visions, but. Maybe they shot some of the scenes on the Astoria beach. I know they shot a lot of the Goonies, on that beach because they shoot them sitting on that classic rock where Sloth's like, like screaming at the top of his lungs at the end, and then all the Goonies like look off and they see One-Eyed Willie's, pirate ship, floating off into the sunset, and they start screaming, and then it cuts to the ship and it says the end, and they sat on that rock. Fierce would love to find that rock and sit on it and then set up my GoPro and just start screaming like, this is the end of the vlog! Ah! That'd be great. It's gonna happen. One of these days it will happen. What's PNW? Oh, Portland, Washington area? I guess that's what that's referring to. I've been there twice. In my life. And each time me and my family didn't go check out the Goonies shit. My Uncle Terry used to live there. He used to live in Portland before he died. So, I remember one time we went on some mountain. I don't know the name of it, Visions. It's like, I want to say it's called Mount Helena. And me, my dad, my brother, my mom, we went skiing up there. I don't know I think that's the name of the mountain countryside where we went skiing. So that was the first trip, and then the second trip was just to go visit my Uncle Terry. I think that's the mountain. It's called something like Mount Helen something. But we were up there skiing like when I was 13, 14, or 15. So it's been a while since I've been to the Portland area. So yeah. Yeah, that's Cannon Beach, about 20 minutes south of Astoria. We went there as well. Oh, nice. That's cool. Nice. So Jason, have you bought any steelbooks? Has the count went up, my friend? I'm sure it has. By the way, Jason, you didn't answer my question. How has the father duties been doing? Have you caught up on any sleep, or have Have you and Amy been taking turns? What's been going on? How's things? Give us an update. How's things been going, my friend? I hope they've been going well. I'm sure they have, you know, but you are my friend, so I like to check up on you every once in a while, you know. Well, I appreciate you saying that, Tinder Immortal. R.I.P. Uncle Terry. Yeah, he was a rad dude. And he had the cool British accent. Oh, hello there, mate, you know. So, it was thick. It was really thick, so... Plus, my Uncle Terry loved movies as much as I did, so whenever he passed away, in his will, he gave me some of his movies. So, most of my collection is mine, but some of them are my Uncle Terry's. So it's my collection is a combination of his movies and mine, and the stuff I've bought from Goodwill over the years. So, yeah. So, thanks, Uncle Terry. You rock, buddy. All right. Let's continue on. More to the haul. I did a big haul today. More socks because my fucking carpet sucks. I get so many holes in my good socks because my carpet is yay thin. Yay thin. And I'm always walking back and forth into the kitchen or in my bedroom or taking a nap on the couch or God knows where else. And all of a sudden, I'll wake up one day and there's a big ass hole in my sock, and I throw those away and I buy new ones. So there we are. There we are. Check this bad boy out. Oh yeah, new Hawaiian shirt. Oh yes. It wouldn't be Fears without a nice new Hawaiian shirt, my friends. I love it, and I think I may wear this whenever me and Tinder Immortal do our second professional interview. So I think I'll be wearing this bad boy. Oh, yeah. All right. And last, but certainly not least, Fears saw this gem, and I was like, oh, my God. This is a gem of all gems, my friend. Fears has never watched it all the way through, so yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. Smallville, a little bit of Man, Superman. Can't wait to dig into this bad boy and watch this whole thing. 10 seasons of pure joy, my friends. Not that I really needed it, but now I own it. So there we are. So yeah, so no steelbooks. I'm just joking. Fuck you, Jason. Ha 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 ha! Steelbook number 56, my friends. 56 and counting. This one is Silent Night. So now I have both versions. I've got this version. I've got this version, and I've got this version. I wish I would have found this version first. But there you are. There you are, my friend. 56 steelbooks and counting. I'm a creeping. I'm creeping up. Jason, I'm just joking. You know I don't mean fuck you. I'm just playing around. But yeah. I bow down to the master. I know you'll probably always probably win me. But yeah. I'm a-getting there. I'm a-getting there. Alright. So there it is. That was one big haul, my friends. One big haul. But you are false. I definitely am not in a mood tonight. I'm just a tad bit tired. So, Fears gets a... What do I always say? If I don't get ample sleep or coffee, I get a tiny bit cranky. So I'm not in a mood. I'm just a tiny bit cranky. So yeah. But I wouldn't say that's a mood. I'm just tired. Because the other day I had my head stuck in a toilet for hours on end. That's pretty much what was going on. All of Friday morning and Friday afternoon. And a little bit of Thursday night. Or Thursday night going into Friday morning. And it was horrible. Horrible. By the way, if you guys want your own Fearsman 26 sticker, Fears has got a lot of these. I printed off the last time I had some of these printed. I think I got like 400 or 500. So if you want a sticker, write me in fan mail, which is, oh, where's my fan mail thing? There we are. Write me in a fan mail, give me your address, and Fears will send you a sticker. Plus, I want to hear from you guys anyway. So, write this address down, send me some fan mail. I want to hear from you guys, the fans. And if you can't write it down real quick, it's always in the description, my friends. Walter said he's going to send me something soon. And he said he's going to send something to Randall. I just haven't checked my P.O. box because I've been lazy. But Monday morning, I'm going to go check. Because I haven't checked the P.O. box, I think, in about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, something like that. So I need to go check it out. So, yeah. I need to go check it out. So, yeah. And then, when's the next show? The next show is, what's the date today? April 21st. So, I skipped the Jacksonville one because Jacksonville was like 3 hours away, and I did not want to drive 3.5 hours away. So the next one, I may go to the May one. My friends went to that one, and he said that one kind of sucks, so I may skip it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm definitely going to the June 8th one, the Orlando Collectors Fest. That one's always a good one. That's always a goodie. So if anyone wants to come, or wants more information, FloridaToyShowsAndExpos.com, or go to this, Florida Toy Shows and Expos on Facebook, and there we are. There we are. Check it out. Yo, Tatiana. Wait, you're Joey's girlfriend, right? You made a channel just to watch. Well, I appreciate that. I hope I pronounced your name right. Tatiana. Hopefully that's the... I apologize. Sometimes Fears has bad time at pronouncing certain things, so I hate it. I hate mispronouncing people's names, so hopefully I said it right. So is Joey going to make a new channel and come into the chat, or has he not done that yet? I'm just curious. It's none of my business. I was just wondering. I'm going to unblock him on Instagram whenever I have a chance. Whenever I feel right. But yeah. I don't know if you saw when I told the whole community about me and his conversation, but it was a very good conversation, my friends. I need to check the Discord about something. Give me 1 second. I'm having a pretty good night. I hope everybody else is having a pretty good night. It's been a pretty chill, awesome stream so far, my friends. Oh shit, Visions posted a picture of me. Oh yeah, because Crackpot always gives me crap about pointing. I pretty much lined up a firing squad for that one, Visions, you know. Well, I was just curious. For a minute, I thought it was Crackpot that posted that. And then all of a sudden, I saw Visions' name. I was like, oh, I know why. Because Crackpot is not in the Discord yet. But as soon as he gets in there and sees that I pointed, he's going to go fucking nuts. Because he loves, for some reason, he loves when I point. But I've just gotten used to pointing at things in the vlog. Or I use my hands a lot sometimes whenever I talk, so I didn't even think about it when I went like that. And then all of a sudden I came into the Discord because I thought Larry wrote me a message, and I was going to see what, because I thought I heard a ding go off because I minimized the Discord. All of a sudden I come in, and I guess Pixel took it right at the right moment where I was like, just like that, and I was like, that's actually a pretty good photo. So I think I'm going to save that one and put that in my meme section on my Facebook. So that one's, it makes my finger look ginormous, you know? So that was pretty funny. And unexpected. That was pretty funny. I will say, El Homo, that's his name, in the Discord, that picture that he posted of that zombie from the 70s one. I forgot that guy gets a machete to his head. Visions. Dawn of the Dead. If you guys have never seen... Oh, man. Dawn of the Dead is a fucking classic. I love Dawn of the Dead. Is it my favorite zombie film? No, it's not my favorite. But my favorite zombie film, you guys know. Return of the Living Dead. Fucking Tarman. Classic. Love Tarman. That's another movie, Visions, that I could watch over and over again. Fuck it, I may watch it tonight. I haven't watched Tarman in a while, so I may have to dig into the treasure trove of the collection and watch it again. No, I better not. I better watch something new. I've been on this kick. You guys know I've been on this kick of watching new things. So, in fact, let's go to the wall. Let's not wait to the end of the stream. Let's go to the wall and pick something fresh out tonight, my friends. Well, because this is a duel, I think I'm going to watch the second Rob Zombie one. So I'll watch this one tonight and review it tomorrow after church sometimes. Sometime after church, I may go to FYE. Shh. Maybe. We'll see. I did buy a lot of shit today, so I don't know if I can do 2 big hauls in a row. I need to pay some bills. Bills come first. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe an FYE haul. We'll see. So I'm gonna do this one, and then let's go to the wall. All right. But listen, this was a honk of shit. This was so bad. It was fucking terrible. Fucking terrible. Fucking terrible. Oh, my lord, I'm running out of space. Let me see here. I need to, reorganize this. Let's go with a little bit of Bride of Chucky. Oh, yeah. So it's gonna be horror movies tonight. Bride of Chucky and Halloween 2 Rob Zombie style. There we are. Let me just fix this, because if I don't fix it, my OCD is going to kick in, and I'll probably have a goddamn panic attack. So yeah, I need to organize these a little bit more. That may be a project Monday after I come home from work and after I go to the P.O. box. It's starting to lean. I need to use this back wall and fix it. I need to fix it. Well, these are the watches for tonight, my friends. A little bit of Bride of Chucky. And a little bit of Halloween Part Deuce. So there we are. There we are. Let's see. Larry, I could have sworn you sent me something. I thought I heard a ding go off, but apparently I didn't. I thought I did. Oh, that's a good one. It's not hoarding. It's not hoarding at all, crackpot. But that is a funny picture of me, so I'm gonna take that one too. That's definitely I don't remember where you got that photo from. It looks like you got that from a vlog, but that's a good one too. I love all these meme photos of me. I'm going to upload them at some point, but definitely not a hoarder. Definitely not a hoarder whatsoever. A collector, yes, but not a hoarder. But anyway. Larry, I could have sworn you messaged me something. I guess not. I thought I heard a ding go off. Oh, well. Let's continue on. Let's see here. Let's see here. Tatiana says he may make a new channel. He's very busy. I understand. I was just curious. Vision says, hey, Shadow Collector, is the baby better about sleeping during the night yet? Good question. Shadow Collector says, yes and no. She's adapted to sleeping all day. Well, there you go. At least you and Amy get a little rest, which is Mom and Dad need some rest too, you know. And some nights she's had these random wake-ups. I mean, that usually comes with the territory. We mainly have to be up at night, wake up to feed her every 2 to 3 hours. So I assume, Jason, because you never answered me, do you and Amy take turns? I mean, that would be if I was in a married, you know, if I was married, you know, with my wife, that would be the only fair way to do it, you know? Like, the mom shouldn't always have to do it, and the dad shouldn't always have to do it, you know? To me, it would make sense that you guys take turns, but I'm glad the baby is 100% healthy. I know you're going to be a good dad, buddy, because you are a good guy. I know we, like, give each other shit, Jason, but you know I love you, man. It's always from the heart. I know we've had our disagreements in the past, but I'm glad that we're friends again, buddy. I really am. I really am, because I missed you, man. I really did miss you. And I'm very proud of you, you know. I'm proud of Amy. I never met Amy, but I've heard nothing but good things. Nothing but good things. I'm sure further on down the road, maybe I will get to meet her one day, but if I don't, I've heard good things, my friend. So, yeah. Vision says, hope she's awake enough for some family visiting time during the day. That's also important, you know. I went and visited a new baby in our family. Hey, congratulations, Visions. Who had a new baby the other day and had to wait a good hour for her to open her eyes, LOL. So, I'm just curious, Vision, since you were telling Jason, who had a baby? Was it your girlfriend's sister? Or was it a cousin? Was it an aunt? Who had a new baby? I'm just curious. But hey, man, congratulations. Wow, 2 new babies in the community. Right on. That's cool. That's cool. Let's see. We had my in-laws over today to meet her, but she slept about 80% of the visits. Well, listen. Whenever Fears has a child, I'm going to sit my newborn down and go, all right, we need to have a serious talk. You like napping. Your dad likes napping. I will teach you the ways of El Napos. And so I'll take my baby's head and I'll put a little pillow and I'll have her in my arm, you know. I'm like, all right, I'm going to tilt the couch back. You have a nap in my arms. I'm going to have a nap. And I will teach you the ways of napping. El Napos. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Like father, like son. That's right. Oh, the naps. I love me. I may take a nap after this stream. I'm a little tired. I've been yawning a little bit. So before I watch some Bride of Chucky and get some dinner, I may take a nap. I may take a nap. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But, yeah. Well, Jason, I didn't hear about your gift registry until the very end, so if you still have a link to that, I would like to buy you and Amy something. So if that's still possible, if you could send me a link. Nobody told me about it, so I would love to get it, my friend. So yeah. Oh my lord, that was funny. Vision goes, Jason, just how many steelbooks does she have? Well, I'm sure. You know, like father, like daughter, he's already taught her the ways of the steelbooks, my friends. You know, I added some to her registry for the shower, but everyone just got her baby stuff. That's hilarious. Oh, my lord. So, yeah. So, is that Vision, is that a friend or is that a family member? I'm just curious. It's none of my business, but since you brought it up, yeah. But anyway, Jason, after the stream, I'm going to send you a message, and if you could link me your gift registry, I would like to buy you guys something. So yeah, I wish someone would have told me about it, but I will definitely send you a message at the end of the stream. So, but yeah. So I hope it isn't too late, you know, because I wish you would have told me about it. I would have bought you guys something right away. I gotta go turn down my AC, it's a little hot, and I need to turn on my fan because it's getting a tad bit hot. So I will be right back, but just go ahead and study positive vibes, and I will be right back. And I need to take a pee break, so I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about the wait, guys. I had to use the restroom. It went from a number 1 to a Crohn's dump in a matter of minutes. Not trying to gross anyone out. I'm just telling the truth. Alright. I didn't mean to keep everybody waiting. Nope, your TV did not freeze up, my friend. No. I just had to use the restroom. I'm surprised 12 people are still here. I had to use the restroom bad. Because my stomach is 90%, so I was just like, I could feel it coming. I was like, oh shit, I better go take care of some business. So yeah. Let's see, where did I leave off? Oh yeah, the gift registry. Whenever you get a chance, Jason, I sent you a message on my phone in the Discord while I was using the restroom. Send me your gift registry. I want to get you and Amy and Blake something for sure. So yeah. Let's see here. So Visions, I'm curious, who was in your family that had a new baby? Was it one of your cousins? Was it an aunt? Was it like one of your girlfriend's sisters? Because your girlfriend has 2 sisters, right? The hot one with the red hair, and then the other one with the brown hair, right? I can't remember. Something like that. Larry says, "What's it like being rich?" I mean, I'm not rich by any means, but I manage my money pretty good. So yeah. What's up, guys? Larry, you were here, and then you left, and then you came back. Nothing against that, but I was like, I already said what's up to Larry, but I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're back, buddy. Larry says, "Is the baby walking yet?" This is a good question. Is the baby walking? Well, Larry, the baby's only a couple of weeks old, so I doubt that Blake is walking yet. But that would be absolutely incredible if she was. Yeah. I thought my TV was frozen. Nope. Let's see. It was... I don't even know how to pronounce that name, Visions. So I don't want to... mispronounce that and get it wrong and insult that person in your family. So, but tell them congratulations. But so that's on your mom's side. Right on. That's cool. And did they have a boy or a girl? I'm just curious. Because I got to admit, when Jason told me the name of his baby, I was like, Blake, that's not really a normal name for like a little girl, you know? But as soon as Jason said it, I was like, I like it. I'm like, it's not the normal name, but it was pretty cool. It was definitely pretty cool. So I gave it a big thumbs up. Right on, Visions. Thumbs up. All right. I think we're caught up with the chat. Yeah, I apologize. I wasn't trying to keep you guys waiting, but the stomach's kind of still on El Frizzo. So, yeah. Anyway. All right. Larry, I hope you're having a good night, buddy. Well, I hope everybody's having a good night. My weekend's getting better. It just started off horribly, my friends, but hopefully it ends on a good note. Going to church tomorrow, so that's always fun. All right. Well, to end things with, let's, because I've been going for about 2 hours now, so I'm getting a little hungry, and I'm gonna clean up all this mess, and I'm gonna take a nap and all that. But to end things, let's do the reviews. All you need to know about this movie, crap, garbage. I give it a 2 out of 10. I think that's the lowest review I've ever done. 2 out of 10. And the only reason why, I will admit, for as shitty as it is, it's got some pretty good villains in it. You got the Sandman, you got Venom, you got the new Goblin. I'd say my favorite villain out of the whole film, it would probably go in this order. It would probably go Venom, then the new Green Goblin, and then Sandman. Sandman, it's all right. It's okay. So, but my favorite Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is definitely the first one, where he takes on the Green Goblin. That one's my favorite. The second one with Dr. Octopus, Doc Ock, that one's all right. The third one is terrible. So, yeah. I don't know. There's just too much CGI in it, and the story was crap. It was a struggle for me to get through it. So, but for 50 cents, there it is. You pay for what you get with it, you know. So, anyway, do I suggest watching this? No. Skip it. Just watch the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and then move on to all the other Spider-Man. Every other Spider-Man is better than this hunk of crap. So, yeah. So, that's really all you need to know. And it's going to be tough to pick a favorite scene out of this. Probably how he defeats Venom at the very end. Like, how he kills Venom. That's a pretty cool scene on how he kills Venom. So I'd say that's my favorite scene out of the entire movie. For two reasons. One, that means the movie's pretty much over, because it was such a hunk of crap. Two, I like Venom as a villain. Venom is a very cool villain. So yeah. Anyway, crap. Garbage. So let's move on. Halloween 1, the remake. You guys know, nothing will ever beat Halloween 1978 classic material, Michael O. Myers. But do I like Rob Zombie's take on it? Yeah. He took a couple of scenes from the original and recreated it. And then he put his own little dazzle, his own little spin, created a whole bunch of new scenes. You never really get to see Michael's background in the 70s one. All you see at the beginning of the 70s film is he's already in his clown costume. He's outside and he looks up and he sees his sister's bedroom window. The light pops up. She goes down the stairs and they go into... I'm sorry. I messed up. Oh my gosh. In my old age, Fears is forgetting scenes. They go up the stairs later. He goes up to the window, looks in. Her boyfriend's like, we are alone, aren't we? And then she's like, well, Michael's around here somewhere. Then he kind of like, the boyfriend kind of kisses her and he goes, hey, let's go upstairs, to your bedroom. She's like, oh, okay, let's go make out, And then they go upstairs. Michael goes through the back door, goes in the kitchen, opens the drawer, takes the kitchen knife out. And he waits till the boyfriend leaves, and then he ends up killing his sister. That's the start of the film. So that's the only kind of prequel stuff that we see him as a little kid. In this one, you got to see him more as a little kid, how he becomes a psycho, what happens, a series of events, and you kind of get to see some of his background. So that I like, because it never really tells you in... That's why it's really scary in the 70s one. They never explain why he's a psycho. He's just a fucking psycho. And then after you see him as a little boy kill his sister, it's like 15 years later, and now he's like 21. And you just see him escape from the mental hospital, like attack that nurse, get in the car, and fucking drive off, during the thunderstorm and in the rain, and that's it. And then he gets the suit, and he steals all the knives and ropes from the hardware store, and he steals the Halloween mask, and he's off on Halloween night killing motherfuckers. So in that one, it's more creepy because John Carpenter doesn't really explain it. He's just like, hey, here's Michael. He's an evil force of nature. I don't care about his background. It's a lot more scary just to have him go kill people for whatever the hell reason, But in this one, they kind of explain how he becomes a psycho, So, not that you really need to see that, but since he is one of my favorite horror villains, horror boogeyman of all time, it was kind of cool to see a little bit of little bit more of his origin, so I liked that. So that was pretty cool. Best kill in the movie. I want to say there's two, but I'm really trying not to give you guys a classic fears answer. I'm going to try and just pick one. There is so many great kills in it, though. I'm going to say... oh, God, there's so many good ones. God, it's so hard to pick one. I was going to say when he kills the black guy in the bathroom and steals his mechanic suit. That's where he gets the mechanic suit from. So that's a good kill. He stabs that guy. Well, he chokes him a little bit. Then the guy pulls out a knife and then he slams the black guy's body into the side of the stall, grabs the knife, and then he eventually stabs him, like, in the chest. After he bangs the shit out of him against the stall wall, like, 15 times. So, that one's a pretty good death. Oh, God, there's so many good ones. Another good one's where he kills Bob and grabs him, puts him up against the wall, and just stabs him like right in the heart. And Bob's just kind of laying there like on the wall. That one's a good one. And then I forget. What's the boyfriend's name? It's I think it's Annie's boyfriend, Paul. He kills Paul in a real violent way. Then he smashes like a jack-o'-lantern over his head, puts some rope around his neck, and he's just hanging there, swinging back and forth with a jack-o'-lantern on top of his head. So those three are like my top favorite deaths. But if I had to pick just one, probably the kill at the gas station where he steals the black guy's mechanic suit. That one's probably my favorite. That's one of my favorites. But if I had to pick one, it'd probably just be that one. Will you ever do a Richie Wright interview? Oh, most definitely. Most definitely, Tinder Immortal. I haven't gotten to Richie yet, but I definitely will. Be sure to get back to me. I said next Tuesday. Hopefully next Tuesday will work for you. Be sure to message me back on Instagram and let me know, because that's when I want to do do our second interview. If that isn't doable, then we'll do it sometime later next week. But be sure to write me back and let me know. Yeah. Anyway. So, yeah. So, I'd say my favorite thing about it was to kind of see more of his origins. You know, where he comes from, who his mom was, why he got turned into a psycho, why he likes to kill people, all that stuff. It kind of answers a lot of questions, you know, that in the 70s one, John Carpenter was like, no, I'm not going to tell you guys why. He's just a fucking nutcase. And he just likes to kill people on Halloween, and you figure it out. You figure out why he's a psycho. That's why the 70s one I still think is way more scarier not knowing. It's just some guy trying to kill Laurie Strode, you know? You don't find out that Michael is her brother until Halloween 2. So, yeah. So that's my 2 cents on it. So I'm going to rate the 70s one definitely a 10 out of 10. I'm going to rate the remake 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. There we are, my friends. Anyway, tonight's watches is Halloween 2. And a little bit of Bride of Chucky. Oh, yeah. Can't wait to... because I haven't seen Chucky kill some motherfuckers in quite a while. And Chucky's just one crazy fucking voodoo doll. He's all fucked up. Chucky is all fucked up, my friends. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. So there it is. There it is. Well, I'm taking off, but I hope you guys enjoyed the live, and I promise I'm trying to get out of this Fears funk and get some actual footage edited, uploaded, and I will let you know when my next professional interview. It should go in this order. Next is Tinder Immortal. Then, I believe it's the Indiana Jones cosplayer. And then, well, I hope the Indiana Jones cosplayer. He hasn't gotten back to me yet, but he's got like, I think over 1 million followers on Instagram, and his cosplay is awesome. I want to really interview him because I love Indiana Jones, and man, his cosplay is fucking legendary. It's so good. So I want to do him next. And then, in May, get ready for the big Keith Coogan interview. I am so excited. I cannot wait. Cannot wait, my friends. Anyway, I hope everybody had a good time. I had a pretty good time. It's always fun hanging out with you guys. I tried to bring the energy as much as possible, but Fears is a little tired, so we all know what time it is. It's time for me to sip the last few drops of coffee, clean this up, and it's time for a good napo. That's right. So I'm checking out. Anyway, so this is Fears. That was the last bit of coffee. I'm signing off, my friends. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe to Maw's channel, FearsMan26, the main channel. Fears Vlogs is channel number 2. Subscribe to Visions, Lord Visions, Lord of the Visions, Lord of the Memes, at Exhume Visions on YouTube. I thought I would switch it up, Visions, because you do post sparingly, but when you do post stuff, it's usually pretty funny shit. When I sat down and watched simultaneously all of the Jason Voorhees movies, I was like, that's pretty funny. That's a pretty good idea. So, check out his content at Exhume Visions. There it is. Check out Randall, Lord Randall, Lord of the Magic at Cameo Man 2021, and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow Tommy NC 2010 on YouTube, and follow Tommy's brother, Timmy NC 2010 on YouTube. And last but certainly not least, follow Tate, Larry Tate, on YouTube, and enjoy that good content, my friends. Anyway, this is Fears, signing off. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And I will see you later, alligator. All right, bye.